restart the phone, and it seems to work now. So I wanted to read Psalm 119 in Hebrew and get some practice, some more practice in Hebrew. It's always nice to get some. That's a long way for understanding Hebrew and so forward. It is not an easy language to learn or an easy tongue to learn. First, you need to know the letters, and then you need to know the. We should actually stop this when I'm making some food. A good beef, probably will be cold when I'm going to eat it. I don't know. And some antifungal tea, which I've been drinking a lot of in regards of something called Iburosa. Rosa, something like that. It's called something else in English, apparently. Paul D something tea, Any case, and I began to make some yogurt as well. Looking into different things. Anyway, let's get to it. So we have Bible Time Mobile. Apparently the ESV 2011, which I actually have in one of the programs, which should use the same files as the two other programs I have. But the problem actually is that I can't figure out where the files are actually at. But as you can see, the ESV 2011, but I was so stupid to delete all my things, so I wanted to start over to just, get what I needed and wrote it down and began to do it. And I couldn't find the ESV 2011. Well, apparently they're not allowing people to download the ESV 2011 to Ann Bible, Bishop, or Bible Time, which uses these these same sources pretty much. Ann Bible only uses two of the sources of these. I think 7 sources in total or something like that. But many of the sources don't have that many files anyway. Then we have Bible Time and Bishop and all that. And Bible Time seems to actually have access to all of them, but they still have, they still need some work on their program. Some of the things when it's empty, I actually don't have that much installed at the moment in it. It's like I have 3 programs using the same sources, and I'm like, hey, why not just, see if I can fix it down to one. And actually, it seems like Bible Time is really going in the right direction. Well, okay, I can't really see anything here. I don't have enough. But the thing is, when you begin to download things and you get these categories and all that, you will still have a lot of empty boxes. So you can still push them, and then it's just empty. They should really fix that. But besides that, this Bible Time mobile program has really gone, it's really, since I first downloaded it, in the beginning it was just, it's just a mess pretty much. But they really have done a huge amount of things. And it's looking very good. It's really going in the right direction. I'm really, really surprised. I think Bishop took a wrong turn in regards to their menu. Bishop is pretty much the program that is actually, it's very, very slick, It's very, very, very quick. Even if I'm recording, it's so quick. It's responsive. It doesn't really use much of the mobile. So, and you can see you can have 3 Bibles side by side. And, but they took a wrong turn in regards to the menu up here where you need to push twice. In the past, you can just pull the menu, and then they updated it. And that's the thing, I asked, actually they wrote back. I should actually write back to them because apparently they are understanding that other people might actually also have an issue with this. It's like, if it works, don't fix it, because sometimes when you try to fix something that actually is working already, you tend to do a wrong turn. Anyway, so I'm kind of, but it seems like Bible Time Mobile might actually, you can actually set four books. You can actually open up a new, See here, new features, no. New window, no. Maybe it's up here. Added parallel document, and you can take this one and add it parallel. Now it might be good to have the other program as well, if you're doing a lot of, in regards to research or trying to figure out things. And, it might be good to actually have these extra programs. So you have multiple programs that you can just, have different things in and all that. But you can actually, as you can see, you can actually have 3, and you can actually have up to 4. The other program, you can only have 3. So they have made it more responsive, that's for sure, than the beginning. So it's absolutely as much more responding than it was in the. So really nice, but it still needs some work. And then you can see on the third line, it cuts off some of the letters. As you can see, it's. And that's the same thing if you have 4, it will cut off in regards to the 4th. That's something they need to work on as well. I guess they will figure that out at some point. So not a biggie issue, but it's nice to see it's actually going in the right direction. And Bible was also pretty good. It has a nice interface. You can fix the black with gray. It's wonderful and all that. But I only have access to 2 of the sources that is actually found on the internet. I guess it makes it easier to get some. A lot of the other sources I'm not using anyways, but it is nice to have access to everything. And Bible Time pretty much have access to everything. Bishop does have access to everything, but not everything is working in Bishop. It's primarily Bibles and commentaries and all that. So I was trying to figure out how I get the ESV 2011, copied over to the other 2 programs. But I'll think it seems I'm going to give up on that. It's sad, that they would just stop allowing them to actually have the ESV. But whatever. But you get kind of annoyed when such things happen, and when you don't have a backup. And even if you have a backup, sometimes it doesn't back up the Bibles and all that. So, I had a really hard time figuring out where the files should have been and all that. And then, of course, after finding the files, I would need to figure out how to get it working in the other programs, because there seems to be some. Oh, yeah. I do have the ESV 2011 in accordance, so it's not a big issue that I wouldn't have them in the other programs when I still have them in accordance. And I was trying to figure out, I actually asked them about this. Sorry, we're getting a little off topic here, but and they are also updating the program and all that. It's immensely slow, this program. They really need to do more works on it, but it's becoming better for sure, But here we have the ESVS. I'm not sure what the S actually stands for. It's with Strong's taggings and all that. That's, But the free version was as well, in regards of tagging and all that. So I'm not sure what the S stands for. I'm not sure if it actually has those. See if we can get this away. Actually, it's annoying. Why haven't I taken that away yet? That's a if I remember correctly, there's a possibility of actually getting it, this thing up here to actually not have it anymore. Let's see if it actually, it does just have the standard Bible books and all that. So, but you can, if you take God, which is mistranslated because it's plural. But anyway, I was like, this is weird, It says Elohim in Hebrew, and you also see how it's actually pronounced over, to the right. So you have Elohim, and Hebrew Elohim, which is plural. But I'm like, where's all the other information in regards to the Strongs? And I figured out that I actually need to fix this one. And I don't know why they would, why is it on this one? Why is it not on this one, it's the same information in regards of Elohim here. This is apparently the KM Hebrew Dictionary. It says I have the Strongs installed and all that. And I actually tried to ask them and they said I needed to buy something or whatever, pay for something. But, I already have them in my dictionary thing. So that was and I found out that actually this is, but I'm not sure what the KM Hebrew Dictionary is in regards of, I guess I could look it up. Elohim, let's try to figure that out. So you have the Hebrew tools, the Greek tools, the reference tools and all that. I've been deleting a lot because when you actually, I bought some Aramaic Bibles because I wanted to have access to sources on the Aramaic, and it's really hard to find sources on the Aramaic and all that. And let's just take the Hebrew Strongs here and open that up first, and let's see if we can find a word Elohim. Maybe I can search. Is that like a search function here? Again, it's slow and sometimes it's not responsive and all that. Elohim, what was the first? Is it an Aleph for Elohim? I can't even remember. Elohim, then it would be, I can't even remember. Let's see. Maybe I should go to this one. So let's get into my main Bible application, which absolutely is the best application there is. And the thing is, some of the things that is in this, the problem is I have issues with it. It tends to give me issues. It's like working for 2 years without any problem, and now there's like sometimes it makes issues in regards of, where you need to restart the program for making it work. It's just annoying. Okay, and we need to go to Genesis. Yeah, let's just take Genesis. Okay. Bereshit bara Elohim here, it's an Aleph. Yeah, it's in an Aleph. Okay. So Aleph Lamed. So I never been good at this, even in English and all that. So is it coming or what? Or did what happened? Okay. So apparently you cannot just write. Well, I could just, I guess. Isn't there a search feature, like a search feature where I can just write it in? There we go. Okay, so usually I don't really use it that much, but let's see if we can. Here we have the Greek, and here we have the Hebrew. So we have Aleph, Lamed. Where is Lamed? Lamed over there. Elohim. Let's see here. So we have. What happened to my search? Oh, give me a break. Elohim. And there's a him, and was it like this? And him, I guess like this. I'm not sure. Let's search. Elohim. There we go. Got it. So Elohim, plural of 433 gods in the ordinary sense, that we have the plural. Plural in the ordinary sense, but specifically used in the plural thus, especially with the article of the supreme God, or gods. You have the Father, the Son, and Holy Spirit. And of course, we are in the Son, and we the children of God. So it's interesting, right? When Yeshua, when he speaks like many waters, right? In the book of Revelation. Now, why is he speaking like many waters? Well, what is water representing? Many people, right? Anyway, that's just something. That's what is represented in the book of Revelation, right? So I guess it must be because the children of God is now in, we go from death to life now, from, being outside of God now, being in God. and even if we die, we shall live, So, anyway. So we see, the many waters and all that represents, in the book of Revelation, represents people, And the dragon are spewing, all these against the saints and all that. Anyway, Elohim, plural of 433 gods in the ordinary sense, but specifically used in the plural, thus especially with the article of the supreme God, occasionally applied by way of deference to magistrates and sometimes as superlative angels exceeding God, gods, goddessly, very great judges, mighty and all that. There might be a thing in regards of why some people actually is called Elohim in regards of. But anyway, I'll have more research in regards of these things. But that was the Strongs, right? So let's go to no. So I'm still trying to figure out. I actually like the brown thing that they did. I usually don't see brown so much, but that's kind of an interesting, using brown. Interesting. Again, you don't usually see that much brown. So let's see Hebrew tools. I would guess this is the one that actually uses. Let's just close the thing here, and so it gets a little quicker, a little more responsive, and then we'll take Elohim. It's and then we go. There we go. And let's see. So here it says NPLM. I guess it has something in regards of. What is this? Oh, it's just to tell you what it actually means, I guess, in regards of prefixes. Can we go back to... No, apparently not. Isn't there a back button? Or maybe there. Maybe... There we go. No, that was too far. Oh, no. Okay, let's try one more. There. No. I don't know what... No. Seems to... Well, I'll just have to try to do this again. Elohim, I guess I get some practice then. Excuse me. Elohim, and we have the... that's the thing with Hebrew. It's just weird with the, where they insert the red letters and all that. Greek is much more understanding in regards to that. And then you have all the dots that actually represents these vocals. So we have N, PL for plural, I guess, and M for masculine, I guess. I'm not sure what the N stands for. Then we have an F, 468, CF, 446. I guess that's in regards to a reference or something. I wonder if CF is some Latin bullshit again or something like that. Many of these short forms, Latin bullshit. Anyway, so God, plural of majesty, plural in form but singular in meaning, with a focus on great power, God's true grammatical plural, any person characterized by greatness or power, mighty one, great one, judge, angel, God, judge. I think they might actually be missing something in regards of this word. But anyway, and usually they translate as singular when it is in regards of Yehovah. But Yehovah says, let us make man in our image, in our likeness. So we have three plural forms, and we also have Elohim, which they translate to singular God. Well, might the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit actually be there at the very beginning? And yeah, of course. Who is walking around in the garden? Well, it might be the Son, right? Anyway, so let's see here. So we'll take a picture of that as well. And then I'll go over to the... then I go over to... This is Colin Berger, Mounts Konsai Hebrew Aramaic Dictionary, apparently. Okay. So we'll go back to text here. No. English. Nope. Where am I going? Oh yeah, to the ESVS. I don't know. Again, I don't know what the S stands for. So we'll go to find God again. That should be one of the places, being God, Elohim, and it loads, and then we get there, and we only have two, and it says it's the KM Hebrew dictionary, so we can see which one it actually is. In regard, I guess it's not the Strong's. I just don't understand why, here we have Webster apparently. God, A and N, good. I'm not sure why Webster is, but anyway. Great, one, judge, angel, God. Which version would that be? That's a good question. So we go to the screenshots, if I can find that. That is the Gospel of John, by the way, up here. It's the best movie out there. You have some Candida showing. You have a Jewish Christian, Keith Green, who died in a flying accident, and I have a lot of things here. Where is my... I always have huge problems finding where it takes screenshot. There we go. There we go. See here. So let's see. It starts with NPLM, and the other one starts with nothing in regards to that. So let's go back and see if I got that right then. And apparently it closes down what you actually were in. Stupid, but anyway. Again, they're still working on the application, but thinking of a paid app, they should, we have the NPLM, so this must be in regards of the Kulenberger Mounds Hebrew, So I'm not sure why I'm not allowed to use the Strongs, or why it actually just opens up in this mode where it doesn't really say anything. And I tried to write them, and they said, oh, I needed to pay for something. But I already have these dictionaries installed. So, where's the Strong? The Strong dictionary, or it should have been there already. Now it's not totally, figured out in regards to the other now. Then you can do a search. You can search on the word or the key number. So that seems to work as well. So that's pretty good. Then you get all the places where it actually is Elohim in regards of plural. You also have the ability to amplify key number. I'm not totally sure what it all is, but key number should be key number, but how does it amplify it? I don't know. It's just in regards of the look it up. Okay, so it just looks up the word, but there is a feature inside, but it doesn't seem to work in regards to, let's see if this is not the settings, and you can go into amplification, and you can see I actually put them on Greek Strong's dictionary, and Hebrew. Let's just try to take these, so, and let's see what happens. We also have the Webster thing. Let's try to take something else, and let's see if it happens to change. Okay, so let's try again to see if, it doesn't really, it's just say Elohim, it doesn't really give more information. And that just seems silly to me, because why do I need to push again to actually get more information? Let's see what it does here. Oh, it uses Eastern now. Okay, so at least that works in regards of, we also have the plural form is more commonly used in all parts of the Bible. The Hebrew word Yehovah, we have Yehovah, and then we have a short form QV, not sure what that is. So I have some information, this and that and all that. So it's lots of information actually. But I still don't understand why it was used the key. Okay, I put it to Key M Hebrew Dictionary now, right? But why not in the beginning? Why doesn't it just give me all the information from the start? Why do I need to push? I don't understand that. And why doesn't it use the Strongs? I don't understand that. Anyway, I guess there's a lot of things I don't understand. I guess they just need to work more on this application and all that. But I set it back to Greek, Hebrew, and Webster's Dictionary 1913. It's actually very nice that I'm able to have that with me as well. So, by any case, that was, yeah. So, but again, it installs so much things that you didn't really, that I actually didn't want. It installs so many things, and you're just sitting there and trying to, actually delete it. We have Lutherwork 39 to 41. Sorry, that's something I paid for as well. But all the rest is pretty much nothing that I paid for. Text in regards to the Peshitta, I paid for those. The ESV, I don't think I don't remember if that was actually included in the package. It might actually have been included. I just I got a small. Yeah, you needed to pay for, or maybe actually some of the things you got with the. Yeah. In any case, whatever. Well, there's a lot of these books that I already have in other. The Eastern Bible Dictionary I have in another application and all that. I'm not sure in regards of Erdmann's dictionary, but it's seldom that I use these. It's primarily the Bible. So anyway, let's get back to it. And actually, I should be able to do like this, and then get to Danish, English, Greek, and Hebrew, and we have Psalm 119. No, that was wrong. Oh my, let's try again. So this is Psalm 119. I could take it in regards of the Hebrew overall, but it's nice to have a little help. Now, it's not perfect, Bereshit. No, where's Tephilim? That's a good question. You have Bereshit, and you only have a little of the word. Now, the first 5 would be... where is Tephilim? I have no idea. But one of these books should be in regards of the Tephilim. But I don't really see any letter that would represent Tephilim. It's like... no. And it's only the short form, so this doesn't really help. And there's no, nothing to help me in regards of red letters. Anyway, it's in there somewhere, but this is actually also pretty, it's nice setup, and the only reason why I have it is because it doesn't have the musical notes, so it's only have the red letters, and it's actually pretty nice color, it's very nice for the eyes, One of the other applications and Bible also have this wonderful, when you actually have some, here we go. It has the EBT and the CFOS or whatever. Let's just take one. Whatever, the King James, whatever. Yes. So, King James version. I'm not sure this is actually in regards. It is the Sabbath and all that. So, it's not paying for anything. I do understand, but it's still in regards to breaking. So I probably should not have done that. Again, it's still learning. But you can go into the settings here and you can say dark mode. And this is nearly the same as it's pretty nice. I'm not sure if you can make the text bigger. You probably can in the option. Yeah, you don't have the ESV anymore, so it actually had the ESV with the numbers, the Hebrew numbers, which was actually pretty nice. I don't have that in the other application, the paid application where I have the ESV, but it's not it's not totally. It's just annoying when they actually have made the ESV available, and then they can just take it back. That's just bullshit. I think that's just utter bullshit. Yeah. So that's very sad. And very annoying actually. So yeah, because it just makes it harder for when you're trying to do studies and all that, and then they do these things. And sadly, I don't have a backup for for getting back to the backups that I had already had the issue. I already had apparently I had already, or maybe the books is not in the backup. So there's different things. So one have to be aware of these things when actually going from one mobile to another mobile and all that, or restarting the mobile. You might actually lose all your things because the backup doesn't back up the books. And then you need to sit there and fix it, everything again, and you just use so much time on setting things up, and you get so tired of it actually sitting there and trying to And the same thing with the Bible, having lost the Bible thing, and sitting there and trying to figure out how I get it back and all that. But anyway, so let's get started with the, Psalm 119. So, and I think we'll just go with this version, and then you can, have the English underneath it. It's not, the English is not always perfect. So, but anyway, at least one can read along. Let's have it a little bigger, maybe. Maybe I can turn it around and... Yeah, there we go. It should be bigger on the... I don't know if I can actually... There was an option. There we go. And then... I should have... this one is annoying. It should not be there. Get away! This stupid dot, Okay. So... At least it gets it a little bigger on the computer screen. Let's see if we can get maybe... Is that too big? But as you can see, there's also I don't know if you can see that, but there's musical notes on the Hebrew as well, which is really frustrating. I don't see the reason why it should be there. Anyway, so Esrei Temimei Derek HaHolechim, or actually HaHolechim Betorat Yehovah. And as you can see, they write, there's these kind of, no, it's really, I'm not sure if that will, okay. No, that's too far. Why is it actually, that's too far. It goes too far, that's stupid, anyway. So, as you can see, they write Adonai. It's not Adonai, it's Yehovah, but anyway. Ashrei Nozerei Edotav Berol Lev Yit Reshuhu. Oh, this is actually more difficult than I thought. Af lo pa'alu. No, fa'alu. Oh, it's not a dot. Okay, fa'alu. The pay can be a fey, so fa'alu. So it's not no dot in the middle of it. Okay. Avla bit rarav halahu ata zivita fiku decha lishmo meod aralai yik konu Derarai Lishmo Rukera As lo evosh Behabiti El kol mitzvo. What do you actually? Oh yeah, mitzvotech. No, mitzvotera. Okay, mitzvotera. Okay, od ra be yosher levav תלמדי משפטי צדקה, את רוקרה אשמור על תעצבני עד מאוד. במה יזכה נאה את ערכו לשמור כדבריך בכל ליבי דרשתי רע אל תשגני. אוקיי. תשגני ממצוותיך בליבי זבנתי imratera. I do wonder, have I never done this in Hebrew? It doesn't really feel like I've done this in Hebrew. It seems like it's actually very imratera lemaan lo erata lach. Baruch ata Yehovah lamedeni rukera bisfatai sipati kol mitpete fira bederek et devotera sasti keal kol hon befikudera asira ve'abita orerotera berukotera berukotera eshta Asha lo eshkach. No. Oh, it's so stupid, that's because I haven't set this up. Great. I usually don't have these stupid, annoying things that now totally messed it up. Give me a break. And that's the thing. There's so many settings in the application itself. So it takes it takes some time to actually set it up. And when you then have set it up and then you just lose all the, you can actually save the settings, but I hadn't done that for the last, I don't know if the feature was there at that point, but I've actually thought, the backup would actually back up the application, right? Yeah, well, it had some issues. So where did we go? I don't know where we did go. Me'od, no, that's have learned. El as lo evos. I guess we didn't get so far. I don't know where we got to. We have mitzvotera. That's in regards to Odra, I will praise Beyosher Levav Belamidi Mispete Sitkera et Rukera Esmor al Taas Veni ad Meod. Okay, Beme Yisake Naa et Arecho Lishmor Kidvarera Berol Libi Derashtira Derashtira al Tashkeni mi mitzvotera belibi zavanti imratera lema'an lo erata lach. Baruch ata Yehovah lamedeni rukera bishfatai Zipati kol mitzpate. Fira. Oh, so it's like bisfate sibati kol mitzpate fira. Bederek edevotera sasti keal kol hon. Befikudera asira ve'abita orerotera. Berukotera esta'asha lo eshkach devarecha. Gemol al avdera ye ve'eshmera devarecha. Gal enai ve'abita niflaot mitoratera. Ger anori va'aretz al taster mimeni mitzvotera. Gareza nafshi leta'ava el mitzpatera verol et ga'ata zedim nosedim arurim hashogim. Mimitzvotera gal me'ale reapa vavus ki etotera nasareti gam yashevu rim zarim. It's missing an S in regards to the English, I'm looking at both things, the Hebrew and the English. So it has sarim. Sarim bi nitbaru avdera yasiach berukera gam edot Tera shu'ai anshe azati devaka le'afa nafshi rayeni. Ray should be ray. Rayeni. Rayeni. Kidvarecha derare sipati vata'aneni lameteni rukera derek pikudera havineni ve'asira benif leotera dalfa nafshi mituka ke yemeni kidvarecha. Dere rocher ke Dere rocher saker. I think saker see always a shaker. The S, is H. I think it's no, it's actually, let's see if we can find it. It's not she, that's actually okay. So it's sheker hasher. Mimeni vetoratera. And this is a song, so it would be vetoratera or something like that, I guess. Apparently that's an O, and it's said like an O. Roneni, apparently Roneni. It looks like the A, but apparently sometimes the A can be, there's still some things that I haven't, figured out totally. But, you have a double N or double letter and all that. But anyway, Roneni. Derek Emona. Derek the way, okay. Derek Emona Verareti. Mitzpatera shivtviti davakti ve edevotera יהובה אל תבישני. דרך מצוותיך, you know, the way, derek is in regards to the way. It's like road, distance, journey, manner, roadway. So anyway, mitzvotera arutz ki tariv libi horeni Yehovah derek rokera ve'et serena ekev havineni ve'et zera toratera ve'esh mirena ve'rol lev had rireni bintiv mitzvotera kivo rafazeti had libi el edevotera ve'al el basa ha'aver einei mereot shav bidvarecha reyeni hakem le'avdera imratera asher le'yiratera ha'aver pati asher yagoreti ki mitzpatera tovim hine ta'avti lefikutera besit katera rayeni vivouni rasadera Yehovah teshuatera okay. Ke imrat tera ve'ene rorefi dava ki vatachti bidvarera ve'al tatzel mipi deva emet ad meod ki lemishpatera yiralti ve'esh mera toratera tamid le'olam va'ed ve'ed halecha varerava ki fikutera darasheti va'adabera ve'edotera neged melarim velo evosh ve'esh ta'asha b'mitzvotera tera asher ha'aveti ve'esa, apparently there's like a double S there. Ve'esa rapai el mitzvotera asher ha'aveti ve'asira Ve'asira, verukera, verukera, sero dava le'avdera al asher yiraltani. Yiraltani. Zod neramati, Sod neramati, ve'anei ki imratera riyateni. Zedim helisuni ad meod, mitoratera lo natiti. Sarati mitzpatera me'olam Yehovah va'ed neram. Zal ofa arat arasani mereshaim oseve toratera. Semirot hayu li rokera beveit megure. Sarati valaila simra Yehovah vaeshmera toratera sot hayita liki fikutera Nazareti relki Yehovah amati lismo devarecha riliti fanecha verol lev roneni keim ratera rishavti darare vaashiva ragle el edotera rashti velo hitmaheti. No. Where's the ma? Okay, the H is okay, ma, and then ma, heti. Okay, heti apparently. If they get it right, the English doesn't always get it right either in this module, but it's a free module, so, Lishmoa mitzvotera. Revle reshaim iveduni toratera lo sharareti. Ratzod laila akum lehodot lach al mitzpete sitkera Raver ani lerol asher yereura uleshomere pikutera rastera Yehovah mal'a haaretz rokera lamedeni. Tov asita im avdera Yehovah kitvarecha. Tov. Oh, that's actually tuv. Why is it tuv? Tuv. T-O-2. It's not tov. It's tuv. Huh? That's usually, isn't it tov? Tov. Usually you say tov, right? Tov. That's good, right? But I don't know. What does it say? Tuv. In Hebrew, you usually say tov. I don't know about what's going on with regard, because there's not tuv, no tov. Tov, it's good, tov todah. Tov todah, what's that? Tov todah. Is that the day tov todah, tov Shavuot, or something like that? I can't remember. Shavuot. Tov todah. Oh, that's tov, many thanks. So that was right. Todah is thanks, I guess. Tov todah. So you say tov todah. So why is it like tuv? It's like tov. It's more like a tov. It's not more like an O sound than an U sound. Tov. Tov, you know. It's not tuv. Tov. Tov toda. Tov toda. And what's it called? Shavu tov or tov shavu? I can't remember. Wow. You know, you say Shabbat Shalom. Now, of course, that's not anything in regards of tov. Ah, well. Ta'am va'da'at lamedeni ki v'mitzvotecha. Uh-oh. No, not again. This is incredible. This is incredible. Where's the option for this? You know, this is incredible. Give me the option. And that's the thing. Where's the option? Because there's so many options. Button style. Don't care about that. Let's just get this stupid, you know, these stupid, away, you know. Where could it be? That's a good question. You see, there's huge amount of options here. Display settings, maybe column, gap, number, hardware acceleration. No, where's those stupid compact view page scroller? That might be the thing. Yes, let's try that. We have show page scroller. Oh, only in full screen hidden. Yeah, I don't even want it there. You know, maybe it's okay. Compact view scroller. Okay, let's just try to go back and see. No, it's still there. It's there. Okay, the problem is it still there? You know, yeah, it's still there. Okay. You know, why I don't need that, you know? Okay, so let's try this again. So I wonder what the other thing is then. Orientation, no. Compact view page scroller, maybe that's something else then. Well, anyway, hidden, you know, I don't even want it to be activated, okay? Hidden, only in full screen hidden, couldn't, you know, isn't that mode to totally turn it off or what? Let's try it. Okay, at least it's not there, but does it still function? No, it's not there, great. Yay. Yippee yay. Great, awesome. Maybe it's just me that is, you know, my brain and all that. But the question is, where did I go to? I have no idea where we, you know, came to. It's usually in regards to the psalm. It actually has, you know, A, B, C, D and all that. I'm not sure why I haven't seen those. It should be oh yeah, as Ray, that would be the A. It's not set up as it would be in the... I guess if we had the Hebrew, we would see it, but... in regards to starting with, you know, the alphabet, you know, Horeni, Yehovah, Derek, Urukera. But again, I have no idea where I came to. This is just pretty fail. Why would it go to the top? You know, I'm not... Actually, let's see if we go down here, what happens. So we have the next, we have the previous, and the top. So if you want to go to the top, that works, seems to work. Great. And we have the way in regards to the commandments I will run. We're probably a little further than that. Again, the problem is in regards of the, you know, the alphabet, I have no idea. That was pretty much ruined. Ani lechol asher yero'ura uleshomere pekudera rastera Yehovah mal'a haaretz rukera lamedeni. Okay, I think Tov. Here we have the Tov. Actually, here we have Tov with an O. Like the real, you know, oh yeah, we had the Tov with the U. I was complaining about that. Let's see if we can find the Tov with the U. Tuv, a Tov, two. I guess it might be a dialect thing, or, you know, Tuv, Tov, Tuv, Tov, Tuv, Tov, Tuv, Tov, 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 Tuda, Tov. I guess my meat is pretty much... can I search on it or something like that in that, you know, place? Like only where I am. Couldn't custom maybe no, that's not going to. Couldn't How do I search just on this place without actually needing to? Oh, we actually have the up and down here, by the way. But again, I should actually remove it. That's the thing, I haven't really set much of the settings up. Are they also when I turn it around? No, they're not there now. It's only in the long mode here that seems to be there. But I had edited a lot of these things, in the past. But and I didn't have those. If I remember correctly, you could actually take these off, these shortcuts. And the thing is, when you have shortcuts other places, you don't need them twice. To disturb you further for, confusing you. Here we have one. Okay, this is back button. Yep. When you don't use the things, you tend to forget things, so. Tuve, 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 where are you, Tuve? Tuve, Tuve. Vivoni. Asatecha Yehovah teshuatecha keimratecha vaene orefi davaki vatachti bidvarecha. Well, anyway, something like that, I guess. Now we have the traditions of, how you sing and all of that. You have Greek tradition and you have Latin traditions in regards of where they think it actually goes back to, how they would have sung the songs in the past. Mishpe te sit kera. I have a difficult way of finding the tov. Here we have the tov, but we don't have the tuv. The tov, good, pleasant, agreeable, yeah. But the tuv, where is the tuv? And I should be able to actually easily, find it, but in regards of a search function, but I guess it will search the whole entire custom. Let's just try to write tuv. Well, we need to sum 119. There we have tuv at least. That's 66. Well, we only have it once, so it must be. Let's try to get that. 66. Yeah, that looks too weird. That is. It must be another way of saying good. Tuv or tuv. Tuv tam vadat lameteni. Lamateni kive mitzvotecha ha'emaneti tereme ene ani shokek ve'ata imratecha shamareti Tovata umetiv lamedeni lamedeni Ukera tafelu ala sheker sidimani berolev lev itso פיקודך תפש, קרא לב ליבם, אני תורתך שעשעתי. טוב לי ריונתי למען אלמד חוקך, טוב לי תורת פיך מאלפי זהב ורסף. ידיך עשוני וירונוני, הבינני ואלמדה מצוותיך יראך. יראוני וישמעו כי לדבריך יירלתי. ידעתי יהובה כי זדה משפטיך, ואמונה היא ניתני. יהי נרשתך לנרמני כאמרתך, לעתך יבוני רחמך, רחמך it's not really. Anyway. וחיה כי תורתך שעשוע יבושו, זדים כי שקר יבטוני, אני אשיח בפיקודך, ישובו לי יראיך. And then we have a problem here because we have two words here, veyadeu or veyodee. And I can't remember, there's something in regards to what is written and what is said. I don't know why they don't just go by what is, written. I guess there might be, I don't know. I don't know enough Hebrew to, but I can't remember the two words. I always have issues with this. You have the kaf and you have the, what's it called? Kaf and the kuf. Let's see. We have the kaf and the kuf. And each letter represents, either the writings or what is said, but I can't remember what is, anyway, veyote etotera, Yehi libi tamim perukecha leman. We have a problem with the connection apparently. Which again, I don't know what the problem is with this. Lo evosh. קלצה לתשועתך, נפשי לדבריך, ירלתי, כלו עיניי, עיניי, לאמרתך, לאמור מתי תנחמני. When wilt thou comfort? Okay. כי הייתי כנות בכיתו, וככה לא שכחתי. כמה. I actually thought it was like how. כמה, why, מה. What? מה, כמה. Okay, okay. כמה ימי עבדך, מתי תעשה ורודפה, משפט קראו לי שדים, שירות אשר לא תורתך. כל מצוותיך אמונה שקר, רדפוני אסרני, כי מרכילוני בארץ, ואני לא עזבתי, עזבתי, Fico vedera. Fico, that's apparently usually. Fico vedera. Kerastera. Rayeni veismera. Edut pira. Leolam Yehovah, davarecha nitzav bashamayim, letovato emunatzecha, konanta eretz vata'amor. Konanta eretz vata'amor. Lemispatecha, lemispatecha, lesmispatecha, amedu hayom ki hakol avatecha, lule torarecha. Shashu I asavati ve'anei leolam lo eshkach pekutecha kivam reyitani lechani hosheni ki fekutecha darashechi li kivu rashaim le'abedeni etotecha et bonan L'erol tichla raiti kitzrarava mitzvatera meod. Ma ahavti toratecha kol hayom hishirati me'oyevai terakemeni mitzvotecha ki leolam hili. Mikol melamete ishkalchi ki etevotecha shichali. Oh, that's a good question. Li. So there's a kind of a weird symbol of there. So a li. But it should be li. Misekeni met bonan ki fikutecha nasareti. Mikol orak rakaliti ragle laman esmo devarecha. Mimich patera peter. Mishpatecha lo sarati ki ata horetani. Manim lesus leriki imratera mitevas. Lefi mi kutera et bonan al kensaneti kolorak shaker שקר נהיה רק לי, דבריך ואור לנציבתי נשבעתי, ואקיים לשמוע מפתי צדקך. נעניתי עד מאוד, יהובה ראיני דבריך, נדבות פרץ זנה יהובה ומשפטיך, למדני נפשי ורפי תמיד. ותורתך לא שכחתי, נתנו רשעים פח לי, ומפיקותיך לא טעיתי. נחלתי את אבותיך לעולם כי ששון, ליבי המה נטיתי, ליבי לעשות חוקיך, לעולם אקף. זעפים שנאתי ותורתך אהבתי, סתרי ומקיני. אתה לברך ייחלתי, סורו ממני מרעים, ועצך מצוות אלוהי. זמרני רעימרתך, וחיה ואל תבשני מספרי זעתני. ויבשע ואשה ורוקרה תמיד סלית, כל שוקים מרוקך, כי שקר תמיתה, סיקים הספתה רול רשעי ארץ, לכן אהבתי עדותיך. שמה מפסקתך ושרי וממשפטיך, ירדתי עשיתי משפט וצדק, בל תניחני לעושקי. הרואה עבדך לטוב, אל ישקוני שדים. עיני כלו לשועתך, ולאמרת זכוך. עשה עם עבדך ררסתך, ורוקך למדני. למדני עבדך, אני הבינני, ודע עדותיך. I do wonder regards of, the lines. I know the Jews have the lines, when you actually stop the sentence. And of course, when you actually look at the English, they usually also have it's set up. I don't have any setup here, so and it's a little hard to, read all the lines on the, on the run. Anyway, עת לעשות ליהובה הפרו תורתך, על כן אהבת. My nose is a little blocked because I've been speaking so long and all that. So, אהבתי מצוותיך מצהב ומדפס על כן כל פקודי כל ישרתי כל אורח שקר שנתי פלאות את אבותיך על כן נסרתם נפשי פתח דבריך יאיר מבין פתאים פיפתי ואשפה כי למצוותיך יבאתי פני אלי ורונני כמשפט לאוהבי שמרה פעמי הרן באמרתך ואל תשלט בכל אבן פתני מעוסק אדם ואשמך פיקודך פניך האר בעבדך ולמדני את חוקיך פלגי מים ירדו עיני הלא שמרו תורתך. צדיק. צדיק אתה יהובה ואשר משפטך. I do wonder in regards of usually when you have a melody actually and the melody goes over and over and over again, which apparently in the 16th century they were doing the melodies over and over and over. I do wonder if some if one having bigger being better to because could actually in regards to the syllables could maybe get something about in regards to the syllables. Looking at the text and see how many syllables there is in each line and actually calculate it and actually see if you get a hit in some sense, because you have the aleph, you have the bet, you have the what's it called, aleph, bet, gimel, dalet, hey, vav, and sign, in this. But are they, is it the same melody being actually repeated? Because we know that we have songs from the 16th century, like, many of these songs from the 16th century are repeating themselves. The melody goes again and again, just with new lyrics. So that would actually be interesting to see if the lyrics would actually or that the melody, if there's a possibility that the melody was actually going again and again and again. I don't know, but it would be interesting, because I know when I'm sitting, when I'm sit with something else, I'm counting the syllables and trying to figure out, in regards to the tones and the syllables and all that, and seems to sometimes match up and all that. Anyway, and you need also when you are trying to figure out, when you translate something, it has to fit the syllables. So you get into some issues when you're translating from one language to another language, because you're also confined to the melody. So, and that it gets a little more complex to translate. If you just translate word for word, and don't care about, but when you have a song, you have to care about the melody as well. It has to add up to the melody. So I do wonder in regards to that. Zadik ata, so Zadik ata Yehovah va'asha mitzpatecha zivita sedek edotecha. Edotecha, ve'emuna, מאוד. זימתתני. זימתתני קנאתי כי שררו דבריך זרי. זרופה אמרתך מאוד ועבדך אהבה זעיר אנוכי ונבזה פקודך לא שררתי צדקתך צדק לעולם ותורתך אמת. זה ומזוק מזעוני mitzvotera, thy commandments, mitzvotera, thy commandments. I think it's actually the cha at the end. You know, you have mitzvot, and then you have mitzvotera. Ashu e zedek edovotera leolam havineni ve'echye. קראתי ולבנני יהובה הוקרה את צורה קראתיך הושעני ואשמך עדותיך כי דמתי ונשב ושבע. And now we have a problem here. לדבריך או לדבריך, לדבריך, ירלתי דמו עיני, אשמורות לשיח. באמרתך קולי שמעה ררסתך יהובה כשמפתך ראיני no, what happened? No. Did we lose it again? כמשפטך, no. Okay, let's see it. קולי, my voice, שמעה. Did we actually, let's see here, okay. kittimu עיני אשמורות לשיח באמרתך קולי שמע ררסתך יהובה כמשפטך ראייני קרבו רודפי שמע מתורתך ררוקו קרוב אתה יהובה וכל מצוותיך אמת קדם. You know, in regards of, that's, I believe that the name of Yod-Heh-Vav-Heh is Yehovah. There's too much evidence for that, I think, and that is actually Yehovah and not Yahweh and all that. But it could be interesting from a musical perspective to actually get confirmation in regards of syllables if they actually use the same melody over and over and over again. And I would then be able to actually take the verses, or if anyone wants to do it, out there, and, that knows more about music than I do, and take them up and actually check the syllables, how many, like Karov would be 2 syllables, Atar would be 2 syllables, Yehovah would be 3 syllables. Verol, of course, is 2 syllables. Mitzvatera, and look at if it actually matches up in regards to syllables, and if there's any flukes in it. In regards of you have places where the name of God wouldn't be, and then you could by research and going deep into it, you could actually see if actually the 3 syllable would maybe fit if they use the same melody over and over again, which I guess is might actually be might be at least that is how they did it in the 16th century many times. where they reuse the melody and just with new lyrics, and that's I like that, I like the child level of it, so kedem yokasi mitzvotot, let's see. Karov ata Yehova verol mitzvotecha emer kadem yadati meodet me edotera ki leolam yasatam ki leolam rasto. I remember that from that's some of the songs you have. Ki leolam rasto, saying something and then comes Ki leolam rasto. It's actually one of the easier one because it reuses, Ki leolam rasto. Anyway, leolam yesatam re'anei veraleseni ki Toratera lo sharareti. It might also be a little too difficult to start out with the longest psalm in the book, I should probably start with some of the smaller psalms and, if I want to sing them in Hebrew. Uh-oh, that was not good. Uh-oh. No. Oh my. We have a damage. Apparently, I thought the table was a little bigger than it was because it's dark. So I just lost my fungus tea and it's all over my floor now. Great. So that was what you heard. Yeah, let's have some light here in the... Yep, we have tea all over. Well, at least my, thing here didn't break. What's it called? Yeah, that's not good. Oh, all my goody tea, my expensive tea. That's bad. Oh, my papers as well. No, not my papers. Oh. Well, maybe it's time for a break then, because, that's tea all over. So, anyway, a little practice and all that, and actually we have entered the first day of the week. So that's, it's pretty much dark outside. Let's get some paper here. Oopsie daisy. Oh, that's so sad, getting all this good tea out on the floor. That's so bad. Doing stupid things, That's incredible. Let's just take this one, yeah. Oh my. At least it's antifungal, so I guess the floor gets some antifungals. Oh my. I would have thought I would have been drinking a lot more of this before, it's, over time, but apparently not. See if we can get some more paper. Maybe using the whole roll here. I see, getting sucked it up. Great. There we go. Now, of course, the question is, what kind of melodies did they use for the songs, right? As I understand it, we don't know exactly that. We do know in regards of, that's pretty good, there's this, musical notes in the Hebrew thing and all that, but I'm not sure if that is actually the authentic things for the songs. But there was a woman researching that and making some of the songs in regards of, the Hebrew and all that. And it does sound a lot like the Greek traditions and the Latin traditions, but you have to be careful when you're actually doing you have to be careful in regards to the Latin and Greek, the Latin and the Greek songs, because they have a lot of things inside the songs that is, for example, songs about Mary and bullshit things and all that, which is not biblical at all. So And that's the problem, because it's nice to listen to a song that is, biblical, and at the same time that you get some of the language, so you learn something by listening to listening to the language, right? Is pretty good to familiarize you with the language, right? But you really have to be careful. I found out, but I did some research in regards of these things at some point, both in regards to the Latin traditions and the Greek traditions, and there are some ear-catching, melodies. I actually like the Greek way more than the Latin, but again, you have to be very careful, because a lot of these songs is not, then they mix in unbiblical things into it and all that. And when you don't know what they actually are saying, you wouldn't like to sing something that is, same thing with the Hebrew as well, they have some things sometimes where it's like, it might not be so good. And actually there was a channel on YouTube that was closed down, where he had over 200 Hebrew songs, and they actually have translated, every single song was translated. It was wonderful. But YouTube thought, oh, it's transgression, this and that, copyright, bullshit and all that. So let's just close down the channel, I think that's just horrible, because, someone out there made a huge amount of, but it's copyright. Yeah, copyright, bullshit, That's, copyright is of the devil, as I see it, It's just, it has to be copyrighted. Oh, give me a break, And they even copyright Bibles and, Bible songs and all. Oh, it's copyrighted. Oh, give me a break, Oh, you copyrighted the Bible? Oh. You made a translation of God's word and you copyrighted it? Bullshit! Anyway, so I just don't like these things, I just, and Christian things being copyrighted, oh, give me a break, The idea is in regards of sharing things and all that, and you want to copyright things, okay. Anyway, as usually in Denmark, it's, you can see I don't know if you can see it, but you cannot really see the stars, It's just typical. And it's raining a little, it's moist outside. It's perfect weather for fungus. When you have fungus, that's one of the things, I think, as far as I can, by experience, if it's good weather, there's a chance that you actually feel better than when it's moist and bad weather. And I think it must be in regards of the cyclos of the fungus, that it loves moist, and I don't know. But any case, there we go with the meat. It's absolutely finished. I'll just warm it up, and then I'll have some meat. And I also have, I'm trying something in regards of yogurt. So I'm going with the yogurt again. I did do, years ago, I guess, I did the kefir thing, where I had kefir grains and all that. But I kind of got afraid of all the pH, and I ended up killing them off. I tried at some point to actually get some new kefir grains, but it seems like when you begin to get more fat, in the beginning I just used, milk without much. Now, of course, it's pasteurized Hitler milk, but anyway, dead milk, where they have just destroyed enzymes and vitamins and the good bacteria, and all of it is just, ruined. And of course, they have their ways of also, giving the cows, weird food stuff, and, fixing them in these, not natural, not like God as had intended it, and so forward. So they're ruining really good food sources, and thereby we, the people, lose our health, and then it goes down the drain. on so many levels, they're destroying our food sources. So I even, I heard in regards of alcohol, beer, that there actually is in some sense, a healthy way to make it. I would still be careful of alcohol, that's for sure, in regards of fungus and all that. But apparently there is, what shall we say, a right way of doing it, so you don't destroy the enzymes, and, so you actually have, he talks about it like being liquid bread, in some sense, where you still have all the enzymes and all that, and, not being pasteurized and all that, Oh, these people, they want their name on something, right? Pasteur and, Celsius and whatever, all these people. Or if you can find something new, bacteria, maybe you can name it after yourself, or a sickness or whatever. Yeah, anyway. So, that's pretty much, so I went down yesterday, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, before the Sabbath, and just bought, different kinds of yogurt, because, some put some species in of bacteria, and some point put something else in it and all that, and this thing tastes horrible, but anyway, it's said to be, herbs, and it doesn't really taste that good, but whatever, I've tried it out, it's like 10 herbs or something like that in water, that's in an extract or whatever, I'm not sure, there's no alcohol in it, so it's just water with, with this thing, it seems. So, I guess the herbs might have laid in and been in the water or something like that, I don't know, but anyway, I got these different, and actually, so I took these different yogurts, and I know there's different species of, they even copyrighted some of them. How insane is that? Just stupid, I've heard about this before, that, they have, they fix their own species in the laboratory, regards of, not by, genetic or anything like that, as I understand. They just, they're taking a species of bacteria, and then they have so-called evolved it, to another, and apparently you can seemingly copyright, Stupid. What do these people think they are? Copyright my ass, are you're just insane. This is disgusting. Even think about, we can copyright the lactobacillus. So it's two of them is lactobacillus that they have copyrighted. And saw another where they were selling this bacteria, which again they had grown in the lab, or some, they had, so-called evolved it or whatever they want to, to be a killer of candida or something like that. I think there was something like that. So they had copyrighted. It was copyrighted because only they had the bacteria. Just give me a break. This is insane. Copyright? Oh, you have to be, copyright the things of God. It's just that. Anyway, lactobacillus, and we have a bifidobacterium that is also seems to be copyright. I'm not gonna see here. No, first lactobacillia is copyrighted. Then we have an LA5 is copyrighted, and Lactobacillus acidulus. Maybe it's not copyrighted, that one. So the BB12 is copyrighted. Then we have the bifidobacterium that's not copyrighted, it seems. But give me a break. Are you getting copyright? Copywriting, Nate? Oh, give me a break. What bullshit is that? Anyway. So what I did, I tried calling them, some of these people, and it's like a secret. What I'm asking, what kind of bacteria are you using in regards to the culture and all that? And it's like they don't want to tell you. It's like it's a big secret, They're pretty much just taking, they're taking the raw milk from us, the real good raw milk. As I understand it, there's not that many bacteria in raw milk overall. But I don't know how many different kinds there might actually be. And if you actually let it sit and all that, it becomes yogurt. So there we go. It becomes a lot of these. And of course, when they come out of the cow, it's not actually cooled down, right? I am beginning to think here and this and that in regards of milk and all that. When the cow gets the milk out, it's actually still pretty hot, right? It doesn't come out cool. And what do? We cool it down very quickly, and then you pasteurize it. You actually totally annihilates the enzymes, the good bacteria, the vitamins, and so forward. A lot of things. In regards to this stupid pasteurization and all that. Oh yeah, because milk is bad, milk is evil, milk is this and that. But have a sugar drink like sodas, Have it, let's have 2, have 3. Lots of nourishing things in, not really. It's just incredible, this world. But milk, milk that people have been drinking for hundreds and hundreds of years. Oh, it's the devil itself. Oh, give me a break. These people, these criminals, these disgusting, evil people, it's just amazing. It's outrageous. I don't have enough words for how filthy it is. How utterly disgusting in regards to what they have done to our food sources on so many levels. You think about, how you go down and you just look at it's just food for sickness, pretty much. You go down and you look around and just huge amount of sickness food found. Sugar. Yeah, let's fill you with sugar, right? This is incredible. And all the other, and you're looking and you want to get some information about a product, right? Well, that's not on the, it's not on the thing because they don't, inform the it costs too much to make some test and give me a break, So it costs too much to actually figure out what is in the product and put it on so it's too much to do. Okay, for information to the user, to the customer. Oh, that's just too much. Have to be kidding me. What is this world we live in? Well, it's a diabolical world, that's for sure, And if no one of God's children stands up and tell anything, well, we will just go deeper and deeper into... And of course, Satan have a way of flipping things around and all that. So when you begin to look for health and all that, you sometimes also end up in paganism. Because, they'll say, oh, here, the truth. And then it mixes together with the pagan idea. And then you think, oh, yeah, because it's just incredible. Anyway, so I took all these different yogurts and all that, and I put it in a thing, and I bought the best milk that I can buy, which is still Hitler milk, but, it's grass-fed. It's incredible when you actually read in regards of, and by the way, it's the first day of the week, so it's now it's okay at least to talk about things in regards of buying and all that. I think it might actually, the rule in regards of the Sabbath is that you don't buy or sell anything, right? So that's the primary foundation. Don't buy anything on the Sabbath, right? So this is like a green milk. It's even green outside. But anyway, so this is from cows that, only has been fed with grass. So this is like only grass milk, no nothing. And you read the article in regards to this, and then you figure out that every other cow out there, is fed on natural, not their standard food, So, and this actually is pretty tasty. This is the best milk that I've tasted. That I have available, but it's pasteurized. It's that's all the goodies are killed off. But the problem is in regards of making kefir is that this is there's a lot of fat in this, and it seemed like I had problems with actually having the kefir being healthy when I used fat milk. I started out using really, slim milk and all that, and then I, found out there's actually a lot of good things in the fat and all that. So I wanted to incorporate that, but it seems like I had problems in regards to the kefir because the fat would, it seems like the kefir ended up, having issues. and not smelling so good and all that. And yeah, so but I figured out, I've been thinking in regards of, if I make kefir on one end and I make yogurt in another, just standard with milk and all that, I can actually just, when you get too much kefir grains, which, at some point they begin to grow. And apparently, they really grew when I had them. I was like, I had too much. And no, I couldn't find anyone that actually wanted some kefir grains at that point. So I had all these kefir grains growing and growing and growing. And, and yeah, of course you can eat them and all that. But one other thing you can actually do, I was thinking, you can actually put these kefir grains, which is too much, too many, and put them over in the yogurt. And then just drink it with the put them over in the milk, which you're going to sour with all the other bacteria, and then just put them over there, a few of them over there, and it doesn't matter if they if you didn't just eat them and all that, because yeah, you will not be reusing them as such. Well, of course, I guess you would need a starter for the next batch of milk in regards to making it into yogurt and all that. At least if you have, if you want to have the process, but starting quickly, and it would be nice to actually getting some raw starter, from a a place where it's raw. Then you have all the natural bacteria from the animal itself. I do wonder if there's different bacteria in different animals, Maybe, it could be interesting. I don't have a microscope or anything like that, but it could be interesting to actually do some research on milk and have a microscope to actually check these things, Some of these yogurts, which only have one kind of, or two kinds, or whatever kinds of bacteria or whatever, or it just says that there's a yogurt culture and they don't really say more. It could be interesting to just look underneath a microscope and figure, see what is actually going on. So I have been thinking of getting a microscope, a cheap one, that's two micro things that I've been looking at, but the question is it something that I'm going to use, because buying it and not using it is just stupid, right? But it would be, there's so many things I would actually, in regards to the kefir and the do I have something in here? And the yogurt and all that, would be interesting to actually look under a microscope and see what is actually, and even look under microscope in regards to the Hitler milk, the Holocaust milk, and have a look at what is, if you can, what is actually in the milk after they have done their demonic idiocy to the milk, that would be interesting. And then see it after you get, culture in it and all that. But anyway, so I made this first little glass of yogurt and actually fixed, and I put it in the oven and all that. And it seems to actually, I was a little afraid of actually the bacteria actually dying, because it is a little more heated than the standard yogurt thing. It actually gets to over 40 degrees. That would be Celsius. Let's see if we can actually see here. Yeah, it's actually 40 at the moment. So 40, that's pretty good actually. That's pretty good. Let's just keep it at that, 40. The guy that actually made this, had this yogurt machine and all that, that was 37. So I put it in I just put it in a thing here, and this is how it looks. And it needs some more time. But the first batch I made, and I made it in a glass, and that looked pretty good. It begins to, when the lactose, if I remember correctly, in regards to making kefir, when you have kefir and it stands for a long time, you begin to see it, the watery thing and all that. And because, as I understand, there's something in regards of not being, it eats the lactose or something like that. And then you just need to, just fix it around and all that. But then it should be done now, It's at the stage of really, really being, done. So the same thing I saw with this yogurt thing when in the morning and all that. So that's perfect. So I put that into a liter of milk and let it stand in the oven. Actually, only 24 hours, right? But already really quickly. I also put a good amount of it, compared to the milk I put in it. I guess it was at least 1/4 I put in regards of different yogurt, and then I put the milk, in it afterwards. So, and then I put it in the oven, of course, to give it some heat, which were probably not necessary, but that would have put the pedal on the push the pedal for, and it was actually pretty much done when I woke up, so that's pretty good. I could see, they are needing more food, and I tasted it, and it was pretty good sour, it was pretty sour, and that's good because that's what we want, as I understand it, in regards of these spuggles, in regards of you have fungus in your gut. So I just put another liter over, and that's going to be interesting. It should be ready in the morning after I've slept, and see if I can get things going again, and maybe getting some kefir grains. Maybe the problem is, again, when the kefir grains begin to grow a huge amount, and you put you put the milk in it, and it's just nearly done, because you have so many kefir grains, so it's like really quickly making making the kefir. And then you end up with a lot of kefir. Of course, it actually tastes pretty good, so it's not, and you get this feel good. But I was somewhat concerned about, but maybe I shouldn't have been concerned. Now, it's not the whole solution, that's for sure, but it was something that made me feel good. It didn't seem to make things worse, like many of the other things that I tried, like kombucha and water kefir, not a no-go, and tried the oats thing, regards of having it stand and ferment. That's no-go, absolutely no-go as well. So anyway, trial and error and trying to figure out what they have hidden away from us for so many times, or for so long, what it called, so long a time, so we get sick, and we, just incredible. The total bullshit society that we live in, trying to get us sick. It's incredible. How do people ever accept not getting raw milk? I don't understand it, Oh, let's just pasteurize it because we have this bullshit story that now milk has become so dangerous. Which people have been drinking for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Oh, it couldn't have anything to do with how you actually treat the cows and, filling them up with fungus poison or hormones or whatever, and, not having their natural environments and pushing the cows to make more milk and all that. So quantity over quality and all that couldn't have anything to do with that, could it? No, let's just heat the milk and totally destroy it on so many levels. It's like they heated and they fixed this in regards to the fat particles as well, and can't remember what it's called and all that. And there you go, here you go with your Hitler milk, all the jet juice, found in the milk. Yeah, it's a complete Jewish slaughter, these milks. And I do like Jew, so I want the living Jew milk, I don't want this Hitler milk that you guys, and shouldn't I have the choice? Apparently not. The government and all that bullshit and all that apparently don't think I should have the choice to actually have the ability to get raw milk. Oh, no, because milk is so dangerous, That will just kill you at the instant. Yeah, it's just incredible. Yeah, well, maybe actually it's the opposite. Maybe someone doesn't want us to be healthy, milk is made, for animals, right? Or people, honestly turn this around, and we want a good amount of butter. But of course, this butter, of course, is probably pasteurized as well, because everything is getting Hitler treatment. You know, and of course, it's not only the milk product, right? It's also, apparently, the beer is getting, you know. So even if you drank alcohol, you might actually get some positive things if they didn't ruin them, you know, if they didn't ruin it. And as I understand it, in the past, they used a lot of herbs as well in regards of beer and all different, but apparently, what was it? I can't remember. Something like standardization in regards of, then they stopped, you know, are not allowed to use all these herbs. Something weird going on. You know, you can just see how they just totally try to, make us sick pretty much. And when we are sick, then we go to the white coat murderer, and he'll finish the job pretty much, right? He'll just sick you of all the resources you have and murder you. It's an incredible, insane, diabolical system. And no one seems to have a problem with it. Well, at least very few. Actually, there's a lot of people on the internet actually trying to figure out what is going on and all that. And, so they can get their health back. So we go, an antifungal tea. Let's just get some heat on that. And now my food is pretty much, and the butter is melting. You know, in regards of fat and all that. I think the best tasting fat that I've tried is pretty much butter. You know, butter from a cow. I've tried butter from a goat as well, and it's not as tasty. You know, it's just not as tasty as cow butter. It just needs to melt a little. We love that. There are some other, fat that I really, really liked. From cooking lamb, and the lamb fat from that. Oh, love that. And after having the lamb on a plate and all the fat, fixing on the plate and all that, just in the fridge with the plate, and the next day you take out the plate and you just make a beef, grounded beef, and put it on there and just soak it up in all those, very good. Anyway, but I'm not sure in regards of that kind of fat how you actually, But anyway, there's probably other sources of fat that is just yummy. I don't like coconut fat. I hate coconut fat. I don't know. I just really hate that. And olive fat is pretty much also something that I don't like. I just don't like these things, and some say they're not, there are some issues. But as I understand it, they are antifungal, but in regard, there's some bit I believe that it's like there's a problem in regards of oil, in regards of I don't know. I can't remember what the process is called. Like oxidation. Yeah, they talk about that the oils. You don't know how long the oil have been in the bottle, and there's oxidation in the bottle, and oxygen, and thereby it oxygenizes the oil, and thereby you get, they talk about that. Even coconut oil, apparently. Anyway, don't know. But anyway, butter is tasty, but it would be nice to actually get a raw source of butter, The thing is, you're trying to get all these things to try to get into, becoming healthier again and all that. And then you find out that they pretty much have closed the doors on, you just see one closed door after another. It's incredible how they don't want you to be healthy. Incredible. Anyway, it will be interesting with the yogurt. I was a little afraid that it would actually begin my issues again. Down underneath the belt, itching and all that. But I've been drinking. I've been going on for, and it doesn't seem to actually have I have other problems and other symptoms and all that in regards to the itch over my body and all that primary. But that's I haven't figured anything to fix that. But one of my really annoying issues doesn't seem to has I was a little afraid that it would flare up because of all the sugar that is in the yogurt. It's incredible because the yogurt actually still have a huge amount of sugar. It's like it's nearly as much as milk, and I'm like, how is that if they have fermented this, I guess it's called, or try to make it into yogurt, how does it still have this have like 3.7, so that's at least a little less. This has 4 grams per 100 grams, and this has 3.5. That's even less. And this has like 4 grams of sugar. And I'm still like, a milk usually have 4.5, I think it is. So here we have 3.6, and we have 4 grams here. And I'm like, a milk usually have like 4.5, I think it is. Let's see if we can actually find the milk here. This is a standard milk without fermentation. No, 4.7. So, but from 4.7 to 4 grams, or or just 3.5 or whatever, that doesn't seem like it's that much. Lowering. So, yeah, we want the bacteria to to eat all this sugar, right? So I don't know, but in any case, it didn't seem like it actually. I'm still taking a huge amount of antifungals, natural antifungals and all that. Yeah, so it didn't really react to this, it seems, negatively, in regards of, at least as far as it goes. And I've been eating like we have a liter here, one of them, and another liter of and then I have 4 more of different things of and I actually put them in the fridge when I came home. I actually first made this thing with a little milk in it, and all these different cultures in it, and just mix it around and just hope for the best. But then I was putting them in the fridge, and I was like, why am I putting it in the fridge? I want them to sour more, and usually they don't taste that soury and all that. So I took them out of the fridge and just let them stand. And I want to have the heat, I want to have some soldiers that is alive, when I eat them, right, and not sleeping. So I was thinking, let's just get them out, and then they can sour the product as well, and have a taste on that. And that was some different flavors for sure, and some tasted better than the others. Some tasted better when they were cold than warm, and some tasted pretty good when they were warm. So that's some differences for sure. But there was none of them that couldn't be eaten, that's for sure. But this one actually tasted very good when it was cold, but it did became it did taste a little, that was, when it became too when it became, heated. But of course that would be something one could test. But the problem, of course, is this is all pasteurized, from pasteurized milk. And if I want to have raw milk, not pasteurized, natural milk, I don't know how the cows have it at that place, but I need to travel over 100 kilometers. Because these stupidities of laws, they're not allowed. They can't bring it out, or they can't bring it to a place where I could come and buy. It's not because they don't want to, because they want to. Because there's a lot of people that actually is interested in raw milk, but the government and the food administration and all that. Oh no. Yeah, you're not allowed to do that. These guys are what can you say? They're working for Satan, That's the only way I can see it, They don't want us to be healthy. So they give us all this crap food, And then we have issue. Yeah, I'm thinking back in the time that I was what do you call it, grieving, what is it called, that's another word. I love milk. Maybe my body was telling me I had to drink milk because there was some issues in the gut and all that. But the thing is that the milk that I gave it was not actually natural. It was actually bullshit. It was actually bad because someone had pasteurized it, and thereby all the good bacteria was not now done away, and the enzymes as well. Just burn the enzymes, right, and the vitamins and all that. And of course, coming from cows that is not fed natural things, like green grass, Oh my, and being forced to produce, over, more and more and more and more and more and so forth. Anyway, it's a total nut house. And of course, I'm not allowed to have a goat, right? If I have a house and green and all that, I'm not even allowed to have a goat or a sheep, but I'm not allowed to have a dog. Right? A dog is okay. But don't you dare buy a goat or a sheep. Yeah, okay. This is a crazy world. Because if you have a goat or a sheep, you could, get some milk. And maybe it could actually also fix your garden as well in regards of the green grass and all that. I don't know how much, but it would be going around and eating the green grass, right? So, I don't know how much area a cow. No, sorry, not a cow. A cow might actually be a little too much for a garden, right? But a sheep or a goat should be able to just buy some hay at the side. I don't know, but it should be possible, I think. Any case, but you can have a dog, but not a goat or not a sheep. So at least, yeah. Any case. Yeah. I actually need to check that in regards of this place, because we are allowed to have, but I think it's a no. But I need to dig some deeper into it, But of course, I don't have a green garden, so that's a problem. So I would need to have some hay or something like that. But a goat or something like that, and that can get up the stairs as well. I don't know about it, but at least I could get raw milk, The problem, of course, is, if, going to work and all that, yeah. I don't know where one would actually put it off, It would be nice if one could just take it outside on the green grass and let it just go there until you come home and all that. But I'm not sure if that is possible. I would probably get into a lot of issues, in this... Anyway, in this wicked world, you're not allowed to. Some say goat milk is very, very good, actually. It's actually said to be better than cow milk and all that. They use it for children if the mother can't give and all that. I guess sheep milk is also one of these things that should be pretty good, But anyway, I should stop now, just get some food. And maybe some more of this anti-fungal tea and all that. I do wonder in regards of, this guy talks about iodine as well. I guess one could actually put some iodine in the milk at the beginning to actually kill off bad bacteria, and then you would also get iodine. I have to try. There's a lot of things to try, but if one could, totally compromise good foods, the iodine might only kill the bad bacteria, and bad baddies, I don't know. That would be nice with, a microscope and actually check what happens when you actually put iodine into a solution. That would be something to test out to see how these micro living things would react if you're actually killing off the bad, the bacteria or the bad bacteria, whatever. It's, again, what is bad? That's a problem, because the baddies could also do good, as long as the police is around. But the problem is, if you annihilate the police, then there's no, police to actually keep them in check. So, so that's the thing. Let's see here. There we go. Here's the cup. So I can get some more of this goody tea. Very concentrated It's from a tree or something like that, as I understand it. And apparently, I've been drinking a lot of this, and because you never know, because they warn you about this and that and all that, all the natural things, and I've been drinking for like 4 liters, like I have 4 liters here and 4 liters there, another day and all that, and even very, very, very concentrated, and I pretty much have had no issues in regards to that. So, yeah, seems to be pretty safe, So, yeah. But who knows, the fungus might actually already be accustomed to it, That's the thing with the fungi. The fungi are very, very good to adapt themselves to different antifungals and all that. And don't expect to get any help from the white coat murderers in regards of antifungals. Because then it's just incredible. Anyway. Now using so many years to figure out what is the, and then they just, bang the door at you in some sense. Close the door there. You cannot get raw milk. You cannot get antifungals. We're not. Anyway, have a good one, all of you. I'm going to eat now. Bye-bye.